Welcome back, everybody. Cliff again, coming to you with turn 3 of our playthrough of The Hills Have Eyes, Scenario 3 from Off the Line by Mike Nagel and Relative Range Games. Yeah, slow start and a few issues. As has been pointed out to me, you can't be prone in a building. I got that screwed up in my head because of a reading I did of the rules, and it just stuck wrong. The vast majority of the rules, when you read about prone, say you can't be prone in a building type hex, which would include bunkers, which makes sense. But then in the prone movements section, it says that prone soldiers can move one hex, but they cannot go into prohibited hexes. Yeah, that's a given. And you can't cross walls. And you cannot go into or out of buildings. Well, how could you go out of a building if you were prone unless you were prone in the building? And somehow that's stuck in my head. So, sorry for that mistake. It obviously means you can't be prone in a building as you look at the rules. So that's on me. I don't think it changes anything in the game. And at any rate, we're pressing on. We have a slow start. We have to move. We've got to get up onto this hill and clear it by turn 8, and it's already turn 3, and we've just barely gotten off the line. And we've already lost one guy. Yet we've got to continue to try to channel our inner Ulysses S. Grant and get our act together. I'll try to do a little more unified tactics. I was a little bit scattered and didn't really handle rate of fire very well for the LMGs either. I'll try to do better. It's hard to record and play live. But I'll stop whining now. Pressing on. Beginning of turn 3, we're going to not pull so many charts out to try to make this flow. The beginning is to draw a card, because I'm going to get my SOP visible here. Yeah, draw cards. I have crappy cards. A 5, a 1, and a 0. My leaders are all okay, so I'm still allowed to draw a card. Where's my action deck hiding? There it is. Give me something good. A 2. Oh, it's better than a 0. Alright. Initiative. We have the initiative. We're a 5. For Elan, 1 plus 1 is 2, and he's a 6. 6. We keep our initiative. Declare orders. Oh, dear. It's turn 3. I really want to get things rolling. I could use all this up and take 3. Or I could take 5, or I could take 6. I can't play the 0. I can't afford the time. Let me look for a sec. Just move this over here. Let's see if I spend 1 here, 1 there, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to spend my 5. I'm discarding that, and I'm going to take 5 orders. I'm going to try to consolidate my guys and really press forward. We've got to turn the tide here. So they don't need that anymore. And they get 1 plus 4. They get 5. We can decide who goes first. We're going to make them go first. Use an order. Alright, who's closest? These 3 are obviously the closest to this guy. So we're going to go hex 1, 2, and 3. Their first order, 3. This guy. And his order is to rally. They can't rally, but there is a rally on the board, or pinned on the board, so they're going to transfer that here, and this guy is going to attempt to rally. He's a 1. There's no leader near him. The crops give him a morale of +1. And that's 2 on his 6. He does not rally. That unit remains pinned. Our first action. Take us down to 4. What do I want to do first? I want to put a fire order on this hex, and then I want the leader to use his special orders to move himself. And who is this? I can't see it when it magnifies. Morgan. He and Morgan are going to move. So first they're going to fire. These 2 3s are going to fire. So with the fire, we'll do that first. We're going to fire. No, let's do the move first. And we're going to activate. Let's activate this hex first. I want to get this guy out of my way. Activate him to move. He's going to go 1. First we have to see if he can do that. Does he hesitate? Please don't hesitate. Does not hesitate. 1. He's going to go here. Hesitate? No. 2. Am I within 3 within LOS? No. The wall's going to block in the smoke, and this building's going to block. 3 4 into the trees. And now we're going to get a potential reaction fire here. So these guys are going to reaction fire. That's a 1 plus the trees. The trees are an attenuation of 2, so that's a 3. They're both rifles. That's a 7 column. Well, it's reaction fire anyway, so it's a 7 column. 7 column, and he's going to do the best one first. 3, no leader. He's in the open. 3 on the 7 column. He's got to try to reaction fire. We assume they draw. Let's do the reaction fire right. They have a base order of 1. So on the 7 column for reaction fire. Yeah, let's just get here. I want my cards again. I got to put those somewhere where I can find them. There. Let's make them visible over here. 7 column for reaction fire. He does not fire. The 1 tries to reaction fire. He does not reaction fire. They need a 1. So we're okay there. He's not going to go prone. He's staying. So that was our first order. His second order. We still got 1, 2, and 3. They used up the rally, but it didn't count for anything, so these are still my 3 closest. Yep. Let me just do a quick count here. He's 4 away. He's 5 away from that, or how far is that? 4 away from that. And then he's 3 away. So yeah, 1, 2, and 3. As always. 2. What's he get? A rally. We're going to try to use it again. He's a 2 on the 6. 3 fails again. That loader really wants to rally, but he can't. Our second order. So this guy's complete. Should have marked him complete. Sorry. Now I will fire and move here. Because I cleared out my LOS. I screwed that up last turn by blocking my own LOS. That was stupid. So fire and move. We're moving these two guys, Morgan and the leader. We're going to fire first. Because we can do it in whatever order we want. So these are 3s. And the attenuation is half. Scrub attenuation is 1. Isn't it? Yes, it is. So that's half. Let's do it this way. Half, 1.5, 2, 3, 4, and crops 5.5. That's a 6. 6 for we're firing with rifles. He's got a Garand and a Garand. I just want to make sure there wasn't a carbine in there. So 6 is going to be for a Garand on the 8 column. He's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the 8 column. So we're going to shoot with white first. 7 on the 8 column. 6. The red doesn't matter to us. So now we're in here, and we're going to do the machine gunner first. He's a 2, 4, 6. And the protection of a wall is 6. He's 2. Let me see, what's the protection here? Give me my sheet. So base protection is a 6. Smoke, no smoke. Prone, they're not prone. Pinned, he's not pinned. Improved position, no. Jam, no. It's just a 6. And he's modified by his base morale, which is 2. And any leader. There's no terrain here. So he's 2 on the 6 column for the machine gunner. 4, we missed him. This guy is pinned. He is pinned 2, which gives him a -1, so he's on the 5 column. And he's a 1 on the 5 column. 4, he fails, but it's not red, and it doesn't matter, he remains pinned. My next guy fires 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 7 column. He hits. So this guy's complete. This guy's hit. Once again, 2 on the 6 column. That's a 4. That's a fail. He's pinned, and it's red. Status, pinned. And it's red, so we draw a KIA, and the value, KIA value for crops is a 5. Wall is a 4. It's across the wall, so he does a 4. On the 10 column, 6, and it's red. 6 wouldn't have affected him, but the red is going to make him rout. Status, routed. Off board. Routed. This guy is a 1. It just matters if it's red, and it's going to be a 1. His column is the wall column, which is a 6, and his protection is on the 5. It's also red. So we do a KIA check. And on the KIA check, it is once again the KIA for a wall. It's a 4. 3, he's killed. They're both complete. My leader is going to move, so he's going to undo his prone. That's 2. And then these guys are going to move. 3, 4, 5, and I'm not going to do my 6 because that would be reaction fire, and they're just going to stay there. That was my order. Their third order. Now it looks like 1, 2, and 3. 3, this guy, what's he gonna do? He's going to move if he can. He's a 2 on the 6 column. He passes, he must move. Where would he move? He sees the Americans coming up. He doesn't want to deal with them. He's going to draw back into that refugia. 2. And he's supposed to move maximum. 4. He might go back up here. 5, 6. Hesitate. Hesitates. So he moved and he's complete. My third order. Let's see, these 2 guys moved, they're complete. All right. I need to draw some fire. So my third order, got 2 left, is going to be here. Yeah, I'm just going to activate this guy, and he's going to move. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then he's going to throw smoke. There's no reaction fire, I'm too far away. And he's going to throw that smoke 2 away here. That might get in my way. 2 away here. There. And he's complete. Their fourth order. Let's see. He's pretty far away. These 2 guys are obviously the closest, but where's my third one? So that's 5. That's 5. These are obviously closest. This is 6. This is 5. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, because this one's 5 away. Yep. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1. That's this guy. And his order is to try to do a move. 3 on the 6. Passes. So he's going to move. He's going to draw back to the foxholes if he can. Does he hesitate? No. 1. I'm not going to reaction fire. Does he hesitate? No. 2. Does he hesitate? No. 3, 4, and we're going to say that he's going to stop there and complete. Use my order. I'm going to put a move on to these guys, and they're going to move up. They want to move into the open in LOS here, so do they hesitate? No. That's 1. Do they hesitate? No. That's 2. Do they hesitate? No. That's 3. I've got one more movement point, and I'm going to just stop there, and they're going to be complete. The Germans use their last order. It's going to be like before, but now we've got 1, 2, and 3 here. These 1, 2, 3. 2. The foxholes. What do? They fire. Well, let's see what we got here. That's a 6. That's a 6. Foxholes are going to fire at one of these two. So let's call D1, E is 2. Okay, they're going after D. That makes sense. Let's see what we got in here. This guy's complete, so we can't use him. This guy's going to flip. He's a fake. And we can action him status off board to the stack. And this guy is a rifle with a 2. Does he have an LOS? We're at a higher elevation, so there's going to be one blind hex. That's this one. So, yeah, he's going to be looking over all of this stuff. And down here, I think that's just going to be a 1. Because he's looking over this, over that, over that, over that. There's always going to be the hex before that interferes, which is always going to be a 1. So it's a pretty clear shot at our 3 guys with a rifle. He's a 2 at a 1. He's got no leader. He's in the open. So his modified is a 2, terrain is 0, foxholes gives him 1. So that makes him a 3. Improve, leader, hero, prone, assault, traversing. None of that. So he's a 3. And he's a rifle at short range, which is using the 6 column. 3 on the 6 column. 6, and he misses. He's marked complete. And our last order. I'm going to put a fire on up here like before, and my leader is going to use his move orders to move himself and Thomas. No, not Thomas. Just move himself. He's just going to move himself. So we're going to fire with the machine gun first. And our only target that is possible is here at a range of 8. We're to level 2, so, or at 1, and we're looking up to a 2. So this is going to affect us half. We're touching that smoke, which is going to be a +2, I believe. Let me go to backside. Smoke. +2, yeah. It's going to be half, 2.5. We can see over this 3. My attenuation is 3. Foxholes attenuation. Terrain type 3. Okay, we're a 3. Well, let's see what do we use? What do we use? LMG. Should have fired this guy first to take care of my ROF, but it's okay. It's on the 6. He's at 3. He's in the building, which is 4-5. Back to the front page. Building 3, 4, 5. Leader is 6. 6 on a 6. I got a 5. Yellow doesn't matter here. His protection. He's in foxholes. He's in the open. That's an 8. Foxholes is on the back. Foxholes protection is a 0, so that doesn't help. He's on an 8. Smoke is a -1, 7. He's not prone. He's not pinned to. Not improved. No jams or stuff. So he's on a 7. 7, and I was a 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on the 7. No, I already hit him. Sorry. His protection. 8, 7. And his morale. I can do them both. So let's do this guy first. Is 1. And it is leader and hero. 1 on a 7. Two. He fails. He's pinned. And this guy's morale is 2 on a 7. 7. He's not pinned, but he's KIA. Got a KIA draw. And the KIA check. Foxholes is a -1. So the KIA check for in foxholes. Back. Foxholes. KIA is a -1, and he's in the open. KIA for the open is clear, is 6. So now it's 5. Three, he's dead. And this is all done. and my leader moves, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. So he can lead this group forward. Alright. I have the initiative. We're all out of orders. So we do the random event. There is one. I'm first player. Hit the dirt. One of your randomly determined soldiers is pinned. If he's already pinned, he routes. Well, nobody's pinned. Great. I think I've got more than 10 guys out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, some of these are theirs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. That's too many, so I'm just going to activate a hex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second one. 1, 2. Now here it's either 1 or 2. 1 is pinned. Status pinned. Unfortunate. Clear. Clear. Scenario. Turn 4. Back to the beginning. I draw a card. US. Hand. I've got crappy cards. Give me something good. 3. I'll take it. Don't have a choice. Initiative. I'm on the 5. 3 plus 1 is 4. 6 is a 2. It's now the Germans' initiative. Alright. Declare orders. I've got 3 toward them breaking. I need to get up into these woods if I can. They've got people that can reaction fire me trying to get around this way. We should press in from this flank to distract them first. So we got to get going on this flank. This is turn 4, halfway. I'm not going to go all in. I'm just going to use 3. So I'll give myself 3, and they're going to get 1 plus 3 is 4. What do they want to do? They don't have great lines of sight on me right now. So I don't think they want to sit there and shoot. They've got a pin guy. Their machine gun is gone. I think they're going to make me go first. I'm going to use an order. What do I want to do? I want to activate my leader and move. I'm going to use one of his orders to move this guy. We're going to try to draw fire. Does he hesitate? No. 1. Not close enough for opportunity fire. We're going to go this way. Does he hesitate? No. 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 away. No opportunity fire. And he's going to pause there and be complete. He's in the open. They give their first order. Okay. This is obviously close. Let me do some counting. These guys are only 3 away. These are 5 away. These are 5 away. These are 4 away, so that's closer. So that's 4 of them. So it's... Now how far are these? These are 3 away, 5 away, 5 away. How far are these guys away? 5 away. Yeah, there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. In the building. What do? They want to rally. Well, they can't rally, but this guy can try. He's 1. He's a pin 2. He's in the open. Base, terrain. He's got a foxholes, which makes him a 2. Leader, I don't see any leaders. 2. Hero, no. 2 on the 6. 4, doesn't. He's unmarked. I use my second order. Oh, I forgot to finish my move here. Duh. 2, 4, 5. Complete. My second order. I got to draw some fire here. I'm going to do a move order here. And I'm going to have everybody try to move into this building. So these guys are going to go in 3. And they're done. And these guys are going to reaction fire. They're the only ones within 3. So the 3 is going to try. That's a 1 on the reaction fire column. Redraw. No. And another 1 on the reaction fire. No. These guys are complete. And this guy, the leader, is using this order to tell him to move 2. And he does 1. And he can't get in. I don't think he's going to do that. He's going to go the other way. He's going to head for the hills. 1. Reaction fire. 1 on reaction fire? No. 1 on reaction fire? No. Oh, did he hesitate? Yeah, he hesitated. He didn't want to do that. I should have hesitated first. So if he hesitated first, what was the first card? Hesitation? No. Reaction fire? No. Reaction fire? No. So he goes 1. Now he wants to go again. Hesitate. No. Reaction fire. 1 or 1. No. So he goes 2. Now he wants to go again, and he's not going to be an LOS. So he can go 3. And we're going to call him complete. That was 1. That's my second order. I only gave 3 orders. This is his third order. He's 1, 2, and 3 here are the closest. 1, 2, 3. 2. This gets a fire. Does he have LOS? Yeah, that's an LOS. What's our attenuation? 1/2. See over that. Crops would make it. Crops are what? 1.5. Yeah. 1/2, 1, 2.5. Three. All right. Call it a 3 with their rifle. Is going to be column 7. These guys have to become exposed. We got a leader in there. They're both 2s. So the best shot is the rifle with the leader. So that's a 2, 4, 5 on the 7. That's effective. I am a 2 in the open on the 8. Five, I fail and am pinned. And that's a KIA check. And KIA for the clear is a 6. He's dead. And he goes status off board KIA. And the other guy can shoot. He's going to have to try a different target. Oh, this is closer. We'll have him go this way. Which is going to be 1/2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is still a 7. Attenuation. He's a 2 on the 7. That is a 5, which is not effective. He's not got an ROF, so that red has nothing to do with anything. These guys are complete. I use my last order. I can't really see anybody. I don't like that shot. It's really long and not so great. These guys aren't spotted. I'm going to try to rally this guy. So he doesn't have a leader. He's a 3, 4, 5 on a 5. We should be able to rally him. It's not red, so he rallies. And he's complete. That was my last. He's got 2 orders left. He made me go first. It's obviously 1, 2, and 3. 2, 1, 2. They're going to try to shoot. They get exposed. 2 rifles. The 2 is going to shoot first. Their target is this woods. He's a 2 plus 2 is 4. He's got crops are 8. Crops are 1.5. One and a half, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 away. So 1.5, 3, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, that's a 7 for his rifle. On the 8 column, he's a 4 on the 8 column. So the 2 guys firing 4 on the 8, a 1. That's effective. Red doesn't matter. Rifle can target how many? 2. So our guys here are in the woods. The woods are going to give me a protection of 7. And my base is a, well, who's he going to shoot? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 3. 1, 2, 3. He's got a 3. Plus 1 for the leader is 4. 4 on a 7. 2 passes, but it's red. KIA check in the woods. Woods kill is a 4. 5. The red doesn't matter, we weren't pinned. We're okay. And the second shot, or second guy affected. So this guy got missed. So 1, 2, 3. 2. This guy. He's also a 3. 4. In the woods. Which I said had a protection of 7. 4 passes. So that shot misses. He's complete. This guy fires 1. He's got no leader nearby. 2, 3. And it was 1.5, 3, 4.5, 5, 6, 7. Which is on the 8 column. 3 on the 8 column. 2 effective shot. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1. He's my leader. 2 on the 8. Woods are 7. 4. He's pinned. And then 1, 2, or 3. 3, this guy is a 2, no leader, so it's just a 4 on a 7, because woods are 7. 3 passes, but it's red. KIA for the woods is 4. 9. He's okay. All right. He's completed. They've got one more order. 1 or 2. There's only 2 guys left. Either 1 or 2. 2. This guy. He gets a fire, and he's got nobody in LOS, so he goes to hold fire. And that's the end. All the orders are used up. The ape is the first player. There are no special events. I should have reshuffled last time since it was a special event. I don't remember if I reshuffled or not. Probably did not. We're going to clear and clear. And there we are. We're going to have to get these guys moving from back here. We can fire now with our 1919 at this building, and we're getting ready to assault, but we've got to get our leader back. They've been dropping back into the refugia. We've got one guy who's starting to move toward the refugia. He doesn't have enough melee power himself to be assaulting alone. We have to get some more guys up to help him. And then we can start trying to clear that. We're halfway. We're getting a foothold along this eastern flank. Our western flank is pressing in at this building. If next time, in our next 2 turns, if we can get this building under control, we should start to be able to move up. And the final 2 turns will be to determine the fate of the hill. Exciting. This is going to be a close one. Hopefully I played most of that right. Let me know what I screwed up, and I'll talk to you guys next time.